Get yourself some repeater cartridges right here. You need them?
Really?
Yes. You could find some things in here, which I probably don't need. Yeah. There's usually some stuff to be had in the sheriff's offices. I feel slightly overdressed, so I'm gonna go put my other outfit on. I was just doing some modeling, some Wild West modeling.
Well, it's funny. He kind of sounds like Rags.
Yeah. Dawn destroyed one of our gopher gators, and I'm like, why would you do that? Those things are $9
The what? Gopher?
I have these sonic gopher chasers to keep them from burrowing around different areas of the lawn.
Oh.
Oh, okay. She knocked on the window to show me she destroyed it. So I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Was it an accident?
Yeah, I'm more concerned about her fucking up our new lawnmower, but whatever.
Oh.
I know that's how she did it.
Well, I had that same concern when we've got this curb out by the road, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's a part where it kind of like it's uneven a little bit, like two pieces were joined.
Oh, yeah.
And I was trying to do edging with a riding lawnmower, which, you know, you hope for. I have a weed whacker, so like I could have just not been lazy. But I rode from the higher point of the curb and dropped down like a few inches onto the lower part, but the blades hit the curb, and I cringed.
One of those live and learn experiences.
Yeah, I have an extra set of blades, and it's probably not that hard to get them sharpened, etc. But
well, at least get the ding out a little. You could probably do that with a mill file or something.
Yeah.
As long as you don't cut your fingers off, that'd be good.
Yeah, try to avoid that. We went to Sydney, and I let the yard get way longer than I would normally. And so yesterday I was like, okay, well I have to cut it because it's area at this point, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, yeah, and so I said maybe I should keep the blades up a little higher than usual, but put the clipping collector on. And I made it like, I just did the perimeter of the yard, like, you know, 0.01% of it, and the bags were already half full.
Oh my.
I'm like, well, this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna empty it 30 times.
It's 31 degrees where we're at right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll check the temp every once in a while to see if I have the right clothes on. Yeah, you're a little...
Yeah. Let's see. Where's the nearest blacksmith?
Oh.
Probably...
There's a post office truck right in front of us.
Oh. Champ.
I like this jacket because it matches my horse.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, very nice. Oh. So what you want to do? You getting ready to go Go back to the real world,
or... I might need to do a little wedding prep work today.
Oh, sure.
It's a little easier to do on the weekend, as you'd imagine.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Okay.
However, I'm gonna get that game in your account, and you can start downloading it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's really nice of you.
Yeah, I saw it on sale once, and I didn't jump on it, and I thought, man, I should have got that when it was on sale, and now it's back on sale.
Okay.
I think you'll have an absolutely splendid time.
Yeah.
Before I go, maybe I'll kill some people.
Oh.
Explosive ammo.
It's always fun to see bodies dropping all around you.
That's morbid. Hey! I got the sheriff. That's always a good sign. This is my town! You'll never take me alive!
The thing about these small town sheriffs, they mostly have pretty low grade horses, so they can't take it out.
Low grade horses, yeah.
Like a Kentucky Saddler or Morgan.
I guess my bounty's up to $1.20.
Hey, good job. So that's your thing, man? You like to kill folks before you go? Is that what you do?
Well. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Damn. Oh, no, I'm not. It's funny to see NPCs, like, try to be smart, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I've killed about 20 people.
Good job.
I guess I'll start looting until I get killed.
Okay.
It's pretty weird. You know, it occurred to me once I saw the honor level was up basically to max. I thought, man, I gotta do something about that.
Too much honor is no good for anybody. Yeah. I guess nobody likes you.
I threw a firebomb. I can't be killed.
I've been chasing this guy I thought was you, but it's somebody else. he's running like crazy because he thinks I'm after him, which I guess I am. Yep, that's somebody else.
Ooh, I got him with a knife. I should switch to knife mode now.
Nice. I shot him in the back, made his horse flip over and die. That was cool.
I'm gonna knife you! I'm gonna knife you!
Are you still back in Strawberry?
Oh! Oh, I'm throwing knives! I'm throwing knives! Yeah! Get him! Get him! I got killed.
Okay. I just shot some rando and got away with it before anybody saw me for that.
Nice.
didn't have much to lose. It was just some random black guy, and it's not a black thing or anything. But
Oh, you racist.
yeah, I'm a racist son of a bitch. Anyway, well, I'm almost to Valentine, so I'm gonna head up to Cumberland Forest, and I know there's some violet snowdrop I could pick up there.
Beautiful.
That's one of today's challenges. So
My bounty in strawberry is $4.50.
good job. Yeah, if you were to stay on, you'd probably have some real person try to do a player bounty on you, which I don't do because nobody likes that.
Yeah, it's kind of like being a narc, you know?
Yeah.
Snitch.
Yeah, if somebody wants to commit crimes, that's what this game's for. Yeah, better than in real life.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the role, right? So if you have the role of whatever that was called, like the criminal role,
Yeah.
does that mean that your honor level is always low and you always have a bounty?
I really don't know how it works. Damn good question. There's so much to, you know, if you want to get way into it, there's so much to learn about this game. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they might partition off the roles where it doesn't hit your honor level,
I don't know.
but just fulfills the game.
Okay, I'm nearing Valentine, so I'm gonna get up into the Cumberland Forest, and I found that general area is a treasure trove for getting all sorts of plants. Stuff that you
Excellent.
need as a moonshiner. All right.
I think I'll next time we play, maybe we could go back up to the snowy parts and hunt some stuff.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool place to go to. As long as you realize you gotta be dressed up warm and stuff.
Yeah, not like a dandy boy like me.
Uh,
Dandy boy.
oh, I just went by a real life person.
Oh,
Some of these people playing are kind of totally oblivious to the fact that other real players could just blast you if you're not paying attention. I mean, it happens to everybody, but
yeah.
like when sometimes, as weird as this sounds, doesn't sound like fun, but I do inventory just to go over what things I've collected and what I haven't been able to keep track of. It's like when you loot NPCs, sometimes you find collectibles, and it's not the kind of thing I always keep close track of. So,
Oh,
anyway,
you
once
sell
in a
those at
while.
the fence?
No, I mean like collectibles, real collectibles.
Oh.
And sometimes, if I'm going to do that little bit of inventory, I go to my camp, I get inside my tent, and I crouch. And when you crouch, other people can't see your location.
Huh.
And then I do a little inventory. Yeah, baby.
Little tricks.
The little tricks of the trade.
One morning I looked out my back window. I got in one photograph a goldfinch, a rabbit, and a fox.
Okay, you're in the country, buddy.
Oh yeah, we got some space out here.
You know, one of the weirdest things I saw recently, a lot of times, even like right now, we have these curtains in our living room window, and I keep them open about a foot, just so, like, I could see better when I play the game, and there isn't a lot of glare in here generally.
Yeah.
But the other day, I had them open like that, and I was sitting in my regular big comfy chair, and right between the two curtains, like it was looking at me, there was a big ass hummingbird hovering right there.
Whoa.
And he was looking right into the window, and I'm like, that is so weird.
Maybe he was checking you out.
I know from, like when I was a little boy, the only time I ever saw a hummingbird, of course I lived in Chicago, but it was when we were up at our vacation place. Well, not our place, but the place we went to, the farm we went to up in Michigan. And she always served breakfast. It was like a bed and breakfast. She always served breakfast in the basement. And I glanced out the basement window, and there was a hummingbird hovering right there. And I always remembered that. And then more recently, out here in the region, you see hummingbirds quite a bit, actually.
Maybe it's your spirit animal.
Yeah, you just never know. I thought it was a tree sloth, but you know, could be anything.
So what color would your ideal hummingbird be?
Well, you see red ones, and those are real pretty.
Those are pretty.
Yeah.
I like cardinals too for that reason.
Yeah. I don't know how this could be even possible, but Pincus says there are a bunch of parrots that live around his neighborhood. And I'm like, how do they survive?
Parrots?
Yeah.
What?
He said like you're out in the backyard, you hear them squawking in the trees, and you look up and you see these very colorful parrots, and it's not just one. There's quite a few of them, apparently.
Right there in Thornton?
Yeah. Or in Thornton. Yeah. No, it's Thornton. You're right.
In Thornton.
I should call it Thornton, because Rich is constantly mispronouncing towns in Indiana all the time, like Sherryville and Maryville.
Nice.
I'm like, that's not how it's pronounced. Or, it's Hobart. It's not Hobart.
Oh
But,
boy.
that's just, splitting hairs on my part.
Things only locals know.
That's it. You gotta be a Hoosier.
I wonder how they pronounce the appliance company name, Hobart. If it's Hobart. I bet it's Hobart.
It might be. They make like industrial scales and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw on CBS Sunday Morning. I don't know if you ever heard of these, but they're very elite refrigerators.
Sub-Zero?
Yeah.
I've heard of those.
Apparently, Reese Witherspoon owns one, and she dances in front of it occasionally, I guess.
Well, that's fancy. I've got a cat sleeping on me.
Nice, but I guess those fridges go for like a couple grand a piece or more.
Oh, more.
Yeah.
4 or 5 grand.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I didn't pay much attention because I wasn't going to get one.
A normal new fridge is probably 3. Maybe 22 something.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. We don't have like automatic ice makers because then you got to do plumbing. So I'm like, nah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, Dawn does like the ones with the freezer on the bottom, and those are pretty cool.
Well, that's better than the freezer on top, because there's nothing worse than having to crouch down to see inside your fridge.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That just sucks.
I'm basically in the Cumberland Forest, picking herbs.
I'm holding my kitty.
Oh, okay. Did you get off? Oh, you probably didn't get off the game because you're still talking to me.
I think we can still talk even if I go idle.
Okay.
Because the party is outside of the game. You know.
Party is in your minds, my friend.
The party is an attitude.
I'm picking a lot of wintergreen berry up here because you have to be up in the mountains to find it, and you need that to make certain moonshine.
Huh.
Ooh. The use ginseng. Well, it has multiple uses in tonics and stuff, but it's also used in certain moonshine. The things we learned that don't really help us much in real life. But...
Well, in game life it does.
Game life. Ooh.
We've got these annoying little ants that come in our kitchen. They're almost microscopic.
Yeah, and I know what you mean. Knock on wood, we haven't had that issue this year, but when you look online to see how to take care of them, they actually call them tiny black ants.
Oh, that's their name?
That's what they call them. I don't know if we've ever talked about this. Bless you. Have you ever heard of the Taro Company? They make ant baits, and they're the best thing to get rid of ants.
Really?
Basically, you could either get a small bottle of the stuff, and then you just put it on tiny little pieces you cut out of cardboard, or you could buy the ant baits, and you cut open one end, and the ants go in there, and basically you have to let them swarm the thing, but they take this stuff back to their nest, and they disappear pretty quickly. Sometimes you have to do it a few times.
So
It's
I have
Taro.
I have a brand called Maggie's Farm. It's like a green box.
Oh.
And I bet it's similar. It's like liquid borax gel.
Yeah, well, this is just the liquid, and you have to be real careful because it's very sticky if it gets out. So. Yeah.
It's pretty disgusting when they swarm it, though.
It is. But you have to let them do that for it to be effective. That is gross, though. You really just want to stop them.
Right. Just put an end to it.
Yeah.
You sons of bitches.
All the little bugaboos. Let's see. I think it's kind of cyclical. Like some years you get them, some years you don't.
Yeah. This is our first year here, and maybe it was a vacant house for a while.
Yeah.
We're under construction. But we've been putting that stuff out, and I think the solution has to come a couple different ways. Like the back door clearly has some kind of gap where they're getting in.
Oh, yeah, they don't need much.
No. There's a gap in the weather seal that's like a couple feet up. You know, sometimes you could see the light coming through it.
Yeah.
And so I thought, oh, I should replace the weather stripping to make sure the seal's good. But honestly, it seems like they come in through some tiny little crack right at the bottom.
Well, when you consider that they say like a mouse only needs to hold the size of a dime. Imagine how big an opening an ant needs.
Yeah. Yeah, probably invisible.
Yeah. And I know they often nest like in the walls and stuff, so impossible to like eliminate the problem for good, but I think you got the same kind of stuff I use, so I'm sure that works. Oh man, I've just been wandering around and I showed up at a Bacchus station, which is like out in the boonies.
Well, I think what we might end up doing is enlisting a service of some kind.
Yeah, if you're having a real hard time, I think that's a little bit.
Yeah, we just keep putting this stuff out, and they swarm, and then they go away, and then a new wave comes in. It's like,
Well,
wow.
yeah, they can be pretty challenging, but maybe before you employ a service, just try that tarot stuff because it's relatively cheap and it's worth a try.
Sure, I think I will.
Just see if it works for you.
And then I think I got a couple plans before the wedding. Like, I might mow the grass like normal, but then have a landscaping company come and do like edging and pull weeds and stuff.
Okay.
Because I don't really feel like doing it.
Well, we're supposed to be there a day early if you need help with setting up things.
Oh, maybe I'll have you pull some weeds.
Hey, what that's the point?
Nah, maybe not.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how my general constitution's going to be, but
Well, we're gonna. Friday is, set up, of course, but I'd like it to be as low stress as possible, and
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
it's good to make preparations to avoid that, so you can actually enjoy the whole affair.
yeah. I don't know if you'd like any sort of, if you think, well, I don't know how else to put it. My mom will be there.
Yeah,
You and Dawn will be there.
I
So,
got no problem. We'll see how that goes.
yeah.
But he can be a lot.
Yeah, I think if my mom perceives that somebody doesn't want to talk or has some kind of feelings or whatever, I think her instinct is to double down.
Yeah, she's different. She's a little like her mom in that way,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm more kind of quiet about things. I mean, not like I don't enjoy myself, but
I definitely see that side of me, like if Sam is, seems like she's down or just, in some kind of like, probably just needs quiet time. Um, it's strangely easy for me to take it personally
oh,
and to
well, I
say,
think
oh, I
that's
should
just
be extra funny, or like, don't worry, I'll shake you out of it, when it's like, well, that's not what people
yeah,
need all the time.
that's just part of being a good person, being empathetic toward folks, and you're right. It's not always what people need.
Yeah. I know that as a self-proclaimed introvert, who actually is very charismatic and kind of like lovely when she's being social with people. Doesn't meet the stereotype of an introvert, I guess I would say. But Sam really hates when people ask her, "Hey, why are you so quiet?"
Oh, yeah, I totally get that. Yeah.
It's like,
I understand what you're saying.
let me be me, man. Wow. This is... I started playing the game again, and I'm at this point with quite an incredible view. It's just... No. Wrong marker. It's Monto's Rest.
Oh. That does sound familiar.
It's
of course, I've been just about everywhere. So.
It's just east of Strawberry. And it's these two, like, it almost looks like Devil's Tower.
Oh.
This big monolith.
Yeah.
And I want to say, maybe it's not here. At least it reminds me of a spot where there's some treasure in the game.
Oh.
But anyway.
I'm actually heading back to Valentine's. I just realized that one of my well, I guess I'm gonna bring some.
Bring some what?
Some dead wolves.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
a wolf like a dead wolf.
Gotta go back into Valentine anyway. I might as well. Ooh. I got me a 3-star. I'm gonna bring the whole carcass in. My horse isn't really happy, but you know, he'll get over it.
Shot me a badger.
Oh. Good for some claws.
Damn. I tried to jump across this crevasse and I just face planted and almost died.
Yeah.
Hey, that metal placard that you guys got us, if you'll recall, it's like a tree. It says Del Santo.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
I think we've got a really good spot for it on the garage between, because there's 2 bay doors.
Yeah.
Put it right there so that when people pull up they could see it.
Very nice.
It's pretty awesome.
Man, I got 2 3-stars.
Nice.
So, rather than try to use that lasso trick and drag it all the way back to Valentine, I just kept a whole one and skinned the other one.
There you go. Well, I am going to do some house crap.
I know how that goes.
I'm going to send you a message when that thing is ready to download.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, if you've been watching our friends at South Park.
Okay. Oh boy.
That kind of blows my mind that they're celebrating their 25th anniversary.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Really crazy.
Oh, you know, actually you could just look at it. I was going to send it to you, but I was on the wrong device. There's this thing where Mark Zuckerberg and Neil deGrasse Tyson do a sort of a virtual tour of space regarding the Webb telescope that was really pretty fascinating.
Whoa.
I mean, he explains really well of where the thing is deployed and what they're actually able to see with it. Which, to me is real interesting because I'm kind of a geek anyway. So.
At breakfast, I was telling Sam it would take about 20 hours to fly to Sydney, which is the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's tolerable by human standards, but not that long. So 20 hours, so say 40 to go around the whole world. And to fly around the sun in a similar manner, it would take 7.5 months.
Yeah, there you go.
And then to fly to Pluto by similar means, it would take 680 years.
Yeah, but you know, since it's not a planet, it gave up its tourist status.
Doesn't matter. Yep, no one's going there.
But it's rather telling that that whole thing about how it takes 8 minutes for the light of the sun to get to us.
Yeah, that's it's inconceivable.
Yeah, and all that stuff is kind of like a drop in the bucket when you get to like distances between galaxies and that kind of good shit.
Right.